Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Is it time to start paying attention to platinum? Let's explore. Platinum is probably one of the least understood of the precious metals that are out there today. It is a very interesting and fascinating metal, in my opinion, and I've always thought that it had a lot of potential. But, platinum is certainly has a reputation in our culture. We have different ways of valuing certain products and services, and we usually grade it on a precious metal scale. For instance, you may see different services related to, in terms of the bronze plan, the silver plan, the gold plan, and the top tier level is the platinum plan. But you know what? For those of us who have been paying attention to precious metals prices, the platinum plan is not represented in the price. In fact, the price for platinum has gone down greatly, and it is well below gold. It is less than half the price of gold on average over the past year. In fact, in March, it got down into the 500s per ounce. But what about this metal? You've heard me talk about it in prior videos, and what you're looking at here is an example of several different platinum coins. And you can see they look a little bit different, especially when you compare it to silver. Silver is much brighter, it stands out, it is shinier, and obviously more reflective than the platinum that you see before you here. But platinum is very special and very unique. It has a reflectivity that is a little different and gives it sort of a grayish, maybe even in some senses sort of a slight bluish hue to it, to the metal. But it is also the densest of all the precious metals that are traded today, for sure. And it is also the least reactive. Maybe tied with gold in terms of being less reactive. It is a very hard precious metal. But I believe we should start paying attention to it. Coins A to Z sent me a few articles that talked about the potential, and I've talked about it in prior videos. But there's a lot of different things that makes us feel that we could see people start to turn their focus onto platinum as gold has consolidated back from its all-time highs. And a lot of people feel that gold is overvalued. And so what does that mean for the potential for platinum? Well, there is, in one of these articles, it did talk about how, that platinum is mirroring a technical pattern that is similar to what we saw in 2001 and 2002. And then we saw platinum really shoot up past gold at that time. But now, technical analysis is something that I don't really get into much on this channel. There's so much to it and so many different factors that come into play. And technical analysis is mainly an unemotional analytical game or analytical process that does not take into account all the different factors that come into play in terms of psychology and the psychology of the markets. And that can blow away and completely upset the technical patterns that you may see in any precious metal. But there is that view, and I believe psychology could really support some of this as far as how platinum is viewed. And it may come to a point of, how much of it is being produced, what is the demand of it, and what in terms of the industrial sector, because mostly platinum is seen as an industrial metal. And it is really in competition to a degree with palladium. And there is less palladium out there than there is platinum above ground. And mining it is very difficult. But being that platinum is a little bit more common than palladium, we may see a great demand for platinum to be used as a catalyst for all sorts of different uses, but mainly in the automobile industry. You know, you've heard me talk about retooling to be able to meet that demand, but we've not seen much evidence of that really occurring yet. And that kind of surprises me, really, to some extent. But wondering, according to one article, about how platinum could mirror gold, kind of like it did in 2003. And so we'll see what happens there, but there is this attention that is turning to platinum in terms of ETFs, and we did see that they saw inflows of a great inflows into platinum ETFs, which obviously, though most of us believe in holding the physical metal, you know, there's something about these ETFs and the price structure that will reflect back, obviously, to the price. But I do believe in acquiring the physical of this metal for sure. And you know, one reason why they're doing that, especially for in quote investment or hedging, is because of the price point and the rarity of platinum that's out there. The article says, from a quote here, it's obvious why there's so much buying interest in ETFs. Platinum is 4.5% down on the start of the year and has therefore underperformed gold significantly. This is also evident in the relative valuations. Platinum is currently around $1,000 per troy ounce cheaper than gold, a price differential that had been peaked at $1,080 recently. It embarked on a race to catch up, as it could be seen yesterday when platinum gained a good 1%, whereas gold fell slightly. So we could see that ratio tighten up a bit. And other analysts have also begun to recommend buying platinum instead of gold. Gold's premium over platinum has blown out to nearly record levels, recently pushing well above $1,000, according to the World Platinum Investment Council. And so we see a lot more gold investors looking at platinum as either a proxy for gold or potentially something that might outperform in the short term. We have seen since April is about 400,000 ounces of investment demand going into ETFs. Platinum is a much smaller market. We've talked about silver being a small market. We'll look at platinum. Only a small amount of additional investment into platinum can make quite a big difference to the fundamentals. Platinum is extremely rare, folks, and it could really turn around greatly if people start paying attention to it. If we see this happen, we could literally see platinum to the moon. And that's a saying that Coins A to Z uses quite often. It's predictions he's made. I don't think he makes it lightly. I really don't. And that is one reason why I have speculated, and make no mistake, that's exactly what it is. When I purchased some more platinum this year than I have, and well, maybe even ever. And part of what you see here on the screen is part of what I've purchased this year. And now, it's a speculative play. It's an investment strategy, so to speak. But you know what? Let's cut to the chase. I didn't buy these coins for investment reasons. No, I bought them because I think platinum is a cool metal. I'm just being completely honest with you. That's why I bought platinum, and it was cheap. But if the price goes up and it performs well, hey, I'm not going to complain. I will not complain if the price goes up for platinum. Although I might complain because I wish I could have gotten more. But nonetheless, it is what it is. We will continue to press on and stack on. And that's why I wanted to get a little bit more platinum, because I do believe it has some potential. Keep in mind that I say that as my world falls apart here in these platinum coins here. Let's put these down here. Not to give you any advice. This is a riskier strategy. I'm always of the mind to stack safe. If you're a stacker, accumulator of precious metals, to be safe in your stacking. This is a risky proposition because these kind of metals, though they are precious, they're more volatile than gold and silver, especially gold. Gold, I think, is the most stable and the safest bet out there. And it really is my long-term goal is to try to accumulate more gold. But I do speculate at time, and just because I like the metal, to get some platinum out there. And it may be why people are paying more attention to platinum out there. Exactly right. There we go. You know, I'll never be a platinum beast. That's another channel here who basically is probably one of the only channels that focuses on platinum. So certainly check him out. But I do enjoy the metal, and I've always had a fondness for it. And I will continue to probably acquire some as my budget allows. But there you have it. A multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch this video. And I want to encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.